Yo, so I just got to the station. My man Gnarls just hit me up, said Gnarls Barkley's on the way up. So we getting ready to, interview them. It's kind of ill, because to me, that they're like an ill group, so I don't even know what to ask these dudes, real talk. But I'm sure we'll get it together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, B-boys and B-girls, it's about to be on like hot butter on, say what? The popcorn! That's right, all the way from Atlanta, GA, Gnarls Barkley!
How you guys doing, man?
Good.
Life is fair.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Good.
It's fair.
I'm glad you guys are here. You know, I've always been a fan of you guys, and it's just it's unfortunate it's the second album I'm catching up on you guys as opposed to the first. But I'm not mad because you guys are running, and to me that's all that actually matters.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, talk to me. This is the first time I'm interviewing you guys. My name is DJ Enuff, just in case you guys don't know. They call me the heavy hitter, a.k.a. Big Spanish, from New York. I've been here for a long time. I've been on the station for about 10 years now. I used to DJ for the Notorious B.I.G. I'm from the streets of Brooklyn. I'm Puerto Rican. My dad's a firefighter. So, I give you some history on me before, what I'm saying, we talk about you guys.
Sure.
I met CeeLo a long time ago, I guess coming up with the Goody Mob and that kind of stuff. So I know I met you a few times already.
For sure.
You I've never met, but I've heard of your work, that kind of stuff. So just, talk to me about you guys. First of all, let's not even forget about how you guys got together, because I think that's pretty much everyone knows that already. That's like, what's happening with the new album, the new movement, how's the label doing? Let's get at it.
Well, I don't know. I think we were really happy with the new record. We spent a lot of time on it, and but I think when it was done, you start to realize it's like, wow, people are gonna have to really sit with it, and people's attention spans are really wild these days.
Right.
So you just don't know, and we had a hard time with the first one fitting in, but we had Crazy that helped that, and this one it was kind of like this ain't gonna fit in either, but I don't know how we're gonna force it through. But
what makes you guys, like, when you guys are creating the process? What makes you guys be like, is it a feeling? Is it just like, this is really us? I mean,
yeah. I mean, I think so. I mean, to think we could take a couple of just big subby old 808s and everything, and then drop a snare here and there and chant some shit and maybe get played on the radio, but that's never even come up as even like a thing. That's not really what we're moving to. That's not what we do.
Like, you guys bring to me, it's that energy of just being free.
Right.
Just being able to express yourself, and when I hear your music, and this is no BS, when I hear your music, I really feel like that. Like, I'm in the booth, I'm either dancing or I'm banging on the wall, or I'm just like, just letting it go. And I think that it feels so great because, everything is so 4 count, 8 bars, da 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 da, where it's just like it's like one big metronome just going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I applaud you guys, and it makes me feel good. So I know there's tons and tons of people out there who feel the same.
Right.
So what makes it? What's your escape? Is like, how do you guys escape like your everydays, how you live and how you work? How do you guys be free?
I mean, music is, that's all I really pretty much do. I'm kind of boring outside of that, but yeah, I don't know. What about you?
Well, I definitely get a chance to lose that inhibition. You know what I'm saying? Within the cozy confines of artistry, and it is meant to offer that optimism. You know what I'm saying? Like, amongst executives and artists alike. So like, we have to. I was talking to Danger earlier today. It's like, our attention spans are stifled to the point, or shortened to the point of let's say if your attention span extends from you this way, it's been shortened. It's touching our noses at this point. You know what I mean? Like, so, the next thing to do is implode with it. You know what I mean? Like, so, for the sake of survival. You know what I mean? Like, we have to stretch out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so, this is not merely entertainment. Like, this is duty.
I know, like, for myself, right? Sometimes, when I DJ parties, or just even my career as a whole, sometimes you're like, wow, what's the next phase? What's the next thing for me? That's just, for me.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at, like for you, example, you're part of Goody Mob, blah, 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 blah. Did your original fans follow you? or did they freak out in the beginning, and then or you just said, you know what, like you said, it's a duty. I gotta do what I gotta do, and you don't care whether your fans follow you or not. You know, like, is it something you just have to just let go?
Yeah, there's a part of me that has to do it in that vein. But I had kind of set myself up to evolve. You know,
Right.
I had always wanted to be able to act my age. Like with music, and I've always wanted to be grown and mature. So I can be a father, all these
Right.
kind of different things. Even when I was young, so that's that old soul and that overall aspiration. Like to contribute. I'm saying, like, to definitely be a contributing factor, a very, sound. Like sentiment and be stable. You know what I mean? But I think I got a chance to get my fans over that hump, like with stuff like Closet Freak and stuff like that, like and so now that Gnarls Barkley's here and now, people have got a chance to see, like, and now they kind of going back in retrospect, like, oh, okay, like he always been on that, and it makes it, a lot more, palatable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But definitely all music is our music, man, and we really should know that. So, like, I think I've been very outspoken and been an advocate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're doing your thing, baby. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, man. Like, but I know that, like, you've been up top, man, being a maverick in your own right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we appreciate that. That's why we're here.
Any new goals for you? Like, what you guys plan to attack or conquer or?
I want to do another record.
Yeah.
I think one thing we talked about was looking back at '60s music and how prolific people were. Two albums a year. Just not that we're going to be able to do two, but still, it's just that's how you actually make a change. If that's what you do, you make music. You make music. It's not make music, squeeze every penny you can out of it for as long as you can, and then go back and do that shit again, and then try and stretch that as long as you can, and do that again. It's like either you make music and that's what you love to do, or you take advantage of music and eventually, you lost and forgotten. You won't be heard of. I mean, it's really easy to see. You just look back at your history and you see people and what they did, and you try and learn from that. So I think for us, it's kind of should be making music. That's what we should be doing.